question about the toxic relationship. And then, and finally, we will talk about your
relationship in general. It's when you have a link, sentimental, with another person. But I think that there are many kind of relationships, and one of those types is the toxic relationships. The toxic relationships are when you have like some kind of damage, and that damage results to the both persons, to those parts of the relationships, because maybe they may self-respect or anxiety, manipulation, jealous, guilty, shame, and those negative emotions are the cause of a toxic relationship.
The term man resolver. I don't know the term, but it's important in a relationship. The two parts work in a
toxic relation. In these relationships, toxic relationship exist different types of the violence. In some case, the people that have a relation toxic no understand that. That is that they could be in a toxic relationship. In some occasions, the relation is could be a good relation, but in the other case, or in his home or her home, is a different that the in public.
Investigating about this topic, I found that love bombing is a kind of toxicism. So I was in a relationship with a lot of love bombing. So since the beginning to the end, always was so manipulator all the time, wants my time all the time. Look the way to take me all the time. So I began to notice that months after. So the first sign was when I was a little angry or something like this, and he tried to buy my forgive with some a kind of gift or something like this. So I began to say, no, stop, thank you. I say I'm angry, I don't want anything, I want to talk. So I think this is toxicism because after that I began to be angry all the time. I start to be affected. When I broke up with him, I was so scary, or I don't know how can I explain that. My emotion was when I hear his name or something about I began to cry. I feel a little nervous, and this is my experience.
Times ago, I take a relationship, and it's dependent because him is sad, I am sad, and him is happy, I am happy. This is really normal because the dependence is with you, with anyone else. It's so very important examining how the movies, series, and social media influence the normalism and toxic relationship because I'll share.
One time ago, I experienced a relationship, okay? So, and I think that, well, so difficult to me, okay? Because it's an experience that you have emotional dependence to that person when the person, it doesn't matter how you feel about or maybe the person maybe the person feel, but she doesn't know how to express that feel, and you think that you don't feel. I don't know how to say that. So it's only the feeling. So yes, the toxic relation. So with one person in my life take my social media and eliminate all the people. and that's one experience that
We'll make a little activity. Okay, for attention, please. I'll read you types of toxic relationship and raise your hand if you have suffered from this type of this. Okay.
It's not a kind
Raise your hand.
I have never ever.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Sure. Okay, next. Emotionally abusive relationship. Constant greetings or ridicule may include there's prolonged silent treatment and punishment. Emotionally abusive relationship. Okay. Next. Physical.
Yeah, teacher, someone recording teacher.
I need to.
Physical abusive relations. Physical abusive relations includes any form of physical aggression. One of the most dangerous type of toxic relationship. No. Okay. Passive aggressive relationship. Passive aggressive relationship. Indirect expression of anger from sarcasm, indifference, or ambiguous text. And direct confront is avoided, but the other person is hurt from negative attitudes. Yellows and controlling relationship. Yellows and controlling relationship. The other person is independence is limited and indiscriminate and distrust left shaking social media of or message.
I don't like it.
Okay. And then destructive and competitive relationship. Destructive competition and competitive relationship, sorry. It can occur between friends, romantic parents, or co-workers. Thank you.
Sorry.
And finally, recurring infidelity relationship. Recurring infidelity relationship.
This thing that called violence that measure the act recording of violence and how bad they can become. It also mentions like ignoring or things like sexual